welcome to Warrior Strength Cardio Countdown class. Today we are going through 6 sections of work after our warm-up. We have 6 minutes of mobility, 5 minutes of heat, 4 minutes of sweat, 3 minutes of agility, and 2 minutes of focus, and we end with the finale, the 1 minute of playtime before our cool down. So countdown on the clock, every section is going to get shorter, it's going to feel amazing. So we're going to go ahead and warm up and then get to work. You will need a mat, sweat towel, water, a single dumbbell or a kettlebell. I have a 10-pound of each, a dumbbell and a kettlebell. I'll try to show the movements using both of those, so whatever equipment you have at home, you'll know what to do. We have done this routine before, so hopefully if you did it with me in the past, you'll remember it. If not, you're gonna love it. Okay, so warm up, play your own music. I got a little something playing in the background. Hopefully nobody hears it, but I just needed something to fill in that background, that white noise, okay? Start your watches. Cardiovascular training, I have mine on cross training. I don't know, pick something, put it on. Sometimes people put other. Functional fitness, it's all of the things. So we'll go ahead and start with our warm up as soon as I get my clock going here. Gotta have a clock on this one. Some classes I have a timer, some I don't. So let's get this one. Hope you had a good weekend. Went too fast as always. It seems to be the case. Ready, set, let's move. Try again, Trace. There we go. Okay. We're just marching in place. Regardless of what happened this weekend, hopefully it was a good one. I was really good. I think I told you guys I wasn't going to eat any candy. I ate 0 Halloween candy, but I did buy those Linder chocolate balls from Costco, and I did get into those this weekend. So I had the good chocolate and stayed away from the junky stuff my kids had. I mean, it's all good, right? But it's not good. Let's take a lunge to the back, tap, figure 4 squat, and then switch. But last night was like looking at the candy, and I was like, you know what? You said you weren't going to do it. You did good so far. Just stay with it. That was good discipline and willpower for me. I'm going to try to stick with it. So I was thinking about how even those the good chocolates felt in my body, and it feels so good after eating them, you know? I was like, don't do it with this stuff. All right, come into a nice wide squat. And if you did, oh well, get over it, right? It happened, moving on. Drink a lot of water today, eat a couple extra servings of vegetables, and move on with life. Enjoy it, and that's that. All right, let's take a little traveling bowler here. So we're gonna bowl to the side, the other side, do that 2 more times. And now make it a triple. Hands at your chest, open, come back. Triple, open, come back. I just remember which arm goes up. Triple, open, come back. Little chest opener, or a big chest opener, really. Let's do 2 more here. 1 more. 8 jump ropes. Okay, so center yourselves. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach overhead, touch your toes. Walk out to plank, walk back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up overhead, fold, walk out. This time add a little lunge and a twist. Let's do this 1 more time. So walk on back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach, toes, plank, little lunge, twist. We're gonna stay down here. Give me like 6 push-ups on your knees or your toes. I'd probably say on your knees to start. Then you can walk yourself back up to stand, and we will march or jump rope here and get ready to get moving. That's a quick warm-up. All right, you should be a little bit warm, and we'll continue to warm up through our mobility, okay? During our mobility section, you have 8 high knees, 8 low kicks for 60 seconds, okay? Now, you can march it. I'm already winded. Maybe I'll be marching, I don't know. And then we come into a wide child's pose with kind of the tic-tac legs, okay? So knees are wide. You're in your child's pose, and then you come here. I'm going to do that again, okay? Child's pose, baby cobra, tick, tock. Third thing, tricep push-ups on your knees or toes, single leg dog, tap, single leg dog, plank, tricep push-up, other leg. We are switching, it's a tap, it's a lift, it's a plank, it's a push-up. The last thing we're gonna do in this 4 movement section, kind of 4-piece section, is an adductor thread through. Okay, so let's get going on that. You ready? I wanted to show you ahead of time so that it moves a little smoother and we kind of fly through it. So 60 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 30 seconds. Ready, set, high knee run for 8. Low kicks for 8. All right, marching if you'd like. Kick, 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 kick. That's how you take out the jump or the impact. But I still want you to bring the intensity by either lifting your knees up high and moving quickly, okay? We're halfway there. This is our little Irish jig here. Keep breathing. Coming on down, wide child's pose. So toes together, knees wide. Sink back, fingertips ahead of you. Come forward, drop your belly just a little bit. Cobra, lift your chest, shoulders away from your ears. And then tick, tock, like windshield wipers. Rolling through your hips. Do it one more time. And then join me in your tricep push-up. Remember, tricep push-ups are narrow, no air in your armpits. Single leg dog, connect. Single leg dog, plank. If you need to, your push tricep push-ups on all fours. Then you come to your single leg dog, tap, plank, okay? So, if you can be on your toes for your tricep push-ups, go for it. You can be on your knees. I'm gonna try one on my toes. I did it. See, all you have to do is try. And sometimes you surprise yourself. Okay. We're still going. I was like, is that minute up yet? Nope. No, it is not. Sorry, friends. Keep going. If you pause for a second, that was fine. 10 more seconds left. So you probably have time to get this last rep in. And then we're going to take our left knee on the ground, right leg out, right hand reaches through. You can hold or flow at your own pace. Breathing here. Remember, with your foot, you can either put your foot down, you can put the side of your foot down, you can do, but what works for you, because we all have different ankle mobility. Different ankle range of motion, okay? We're gonna stand up and do it all over again. One more time, ready, set, high knee run for 8, low kicks for 8. I can hear my laundry going, can you hear it? You got really quiet in here, my music shut off. But isn't that convenient that you can be home working out while you're doing your laundry? Perks, home workouts. Ten seconds left. All right, we're coming down to the ground again. Toes together, knees wide. You need to put something on your knees, put something on your knees. Child's pose back, reach your tailbone to your heels. Cobra, baby cobra, tick tock. Think back, tick tock. Goes the clock. All right, let's get ready for our tricep push-ups. If you're just starting out, lean forward, elbows tucked in. Come to your single leg dog, plank, okay? And then do it again. You'll just be on your knees, okay? I don't want you to skip this push-up or make it a chest push-up. I want you to have narrow hands, elbows tucked in tight, and work on building a tricep, okay? Work on strengthening your triceps. We are halfway there. Stay with me. Not only are we strengthening our triceps, we're helping build our shoulders, shoulder stability, and all the muscles that run down your rib cage, you guys, as well as your back, your abs, so many things at work here, okay? I want you to stay with me and do your best. Forget the rest. Right leg's gonna come on the ground, left leg's gonna come out, or whichever one you didn't do yet. And then go ahead and reach open, thread through. We're gonna move on from here and build some heat. So right now, we've worked on our mobility, which means we're working on our joints, loosening up our muscles, and then we're gonna bring some heat next. You'll need your dumbbell or kettlebell for the next section, so we'll just go ahead during the transition. We have 30 seconds after this, prep ourselves. All right, so I'm only gonna need my mat for my half kneeling windmill. And I'm gonna need it for my knee, okay? But we have 3 skaters into a hip hinge. 3, 2, 1, single leg hip hinge, okay? Then I'm gonna tell you grab your dumbbell or kettlebell and you're gonna single leg deadlift. Then you're gonna do the half, then we're gonna swing, then we do the half kneel, okay? So I'm gonna actually have both nearby. I'm gonna show you with both. I'll do the kettlebell first and then I think I'm gonna switch out to the dumbbell second, okay? So if you have your, I'm gonna reverse that. I'm gonna do the dumbbell first, then the kettlebell. Okay, leaps. Everything here is 30 seconds, back to back, no breaks. Ready? Set, let's go. Leap for 3, side to side, balance, reach forward, hinging at your hip. It's a hip hinge, or a warrior 3. What do you want to call it? Technically not a warrior 3, but you can think of it as such. Or a one leg deadlift. It's a hip hinge. Technically speaking. All right, speaking of hip hinges, let's keep our right leg on the ground. I said I was going to use this. Come on, Trace, do what you said you're going to do. And we're coming opposite hand, opposite leg, okay? Your hips are facing the ground. Your shoulders are facing the ground. So if you're coming open like this, I need you to fix yourself, okay? Find a focal point, find some balance, come straight down from your shoulder. And now land your other foot, keep your weight in that hand and let's swing, okay? So it should be in your left hand right now. Swing through your legs, sink back with your hips, and then come forward with your hips. Okay? Proud, tall spine. And either stick with that weight or take a different one. Left leg on the floor, or left leg up, left arm up. I say this. Tap, come back up. Try to look up towards your dumbbell or your hand. Some people, when I did this with them in person, were like, yeah, I feel like the weight's controlling me. So lose the weight, put your arm up, look up like the Statue of Liberty, tap the ground, work your core. Okay? Weight comes out of the way, we're back to skaters. 3 of them. Hip hinge. I know to hit my wall with my foot. I think I got far enough away now. Okay. Now I can go full out. And I want you to try to go full out as well. Even if you're losing your balance, that's the whole purpose, right? Is to find stabilization, balance, using our muscles. So now, left leg on the ground, right hand takes the dumbbell or the kettlebell, and we're finding our balance in a single leg deadlift. I'm gonna try to balance and not tap my toe, but you can tap your toe. 10 more seconds here. Then we head into swings, keeping the weight in that same hand it's in, which should be your right hand. All right, go ahead and land your foot, hike through your legs, from center, shoulder height. Are your shoulders pulling the weight? No. Shoulders are controlling, arms are controlling, but what's forcing the weight up is your hip action, okay? Actions in the hips, which means your glutes, your core. All right, half kneeling windmill. So if you have a kettlebell in your hand, you're gonna reach it up. Look up towards your hand, lower, rise. Slow and controlled. Trying to keep your arm straight up over your shoulder. 7 seconds left. Do one more rep. Stand up and let's do skaters. Get the weights out of the way. Okay, again, we've got 3 of them. Nice and wide leaps. Balance. Hinge forward at the hips. Proud chest. You can even see, focus on yourself, but if you did look, you'll see my ankle is really wobbly. It's okay. So focus on yourself. Is your ankle wobbly? It's okay. I'm trying to make it less wobbly. All right, we've got swings. I'm sorry, let's not do swings. Let's do morning glories. Change it up here. Toes forward, tailbone back, fold forward. Chest to the floor, chest to the wall. Flat, flat spine, shoulder blades pulled together or retracted in the back. Stick out your chest, draw your shoulder blades back. So elbows are in line with your body, nice and wide. Fold forward. This is again a hip hinge. Do one more. Phew. Okay. Weights come out of the way. We don't need them. We've got sweat, aka Tabata. We've got grass pickers. We're down, we're up, we're down, we're up. Scissor run. Single leg blast offs. And then we get down on the floor. We're either going to hold bear or crawl side to side in bear. Ready, set, grass pickers for 20 seconds. We're down, we're up, we're down, we're up. You can step it or jump it. Move with me, let's go. Tabata goes by quick. This is our 4-minute section. We're working through the clock, let's go. 3, 2, 1, pause. I think I'm gonna turn on the beeps. We have no beeps right now. Oops. Never mind, there's music attached to those beeps. Scissor run or ski. Tall through your spine. The crown of your head is reaching to the ceiling on the balls of your feet. And we're going forward and back. And you've got athletic arms. Okay? I mean, if you like it more like this, that's fine too. Toy soldiers. Nordic track, go ahead and pause. Remember the Nordic track? We had one of those. My dad bought it. Nobody really used it. Right leg on the floor, single leg blast off. This can be a knee. This can be up to your toe, or this can be off the ground, okay? I'd like it to be off the ground, but I also want you to do what you can do today, okay? 5 more seconds. Let that leg burn a little bit. 3, 2, 1, break. We're going into bear. You're holding or you're walking 2 by 2. Side to side. Ready, set. Lift up, curl your toes underneath, under your hips, hold or walk it 2 by 2. I'd like the crown of your head to your tailbone to be in a straight line. So that might mean taking your knees closer to the floor and hovering them over the floor. Go ahead and pause. Because what happens, how your butt gets up high, is if your knees get up high. If you can keep them down low, your butt stays down. Yes? Grass pickers, go. That was your break. I didn't get one. Come on. Tabata. What a cool word. You can tell everybody, yeah, I did Tabata. What's that? That's cool. It is. You should join us. All right, pause. My favorite scissor runs are next. This will probably be what I do for playtime because I love this one. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. You're running in place, going nowhere. You're cutting paper with your legs. Scissor, scissor, scissor. You're quickly cross-country skiing. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, time. Left leg on the floor, single leg blast offs. I'm gonna breathe for 5. Plant that leg and let's go. Can you go faster? Pause. I don't know if you could hear it, but my feet were like bum, 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 like a heart rate. Kind of funny. Okay, fair. Remember what I said about your knees. Under your hips, hands on your shoulders, go. Hold or walk 2 by 2. Take your time. Good form first. We're halfway there. Time. Take 40 seconds to rest. And then we're moving on to our agility. Wide tire runs. These are tractor tires. They're not toddler bike tires. They're not hula hoops. Big, tiny runs. Out, out, and in. Knees come up. Then we head into our hip escapes. We'll start with hip drops. Right here. And then when you're ready, we'll stick a leg out, tap it on the floor, and then when you're ready from there, you stick your leg out and float it, okay? I need 10 more seconds to breathe, and then we're gonna go. Woo. We're getting so close to the end though. 3, 2, 1, that's all we have left. How many minutes is that? Do the math. 3 + 2 + 1, and your cool down. Okay, ready, set, wide tire runs, in and out. We're out, out, and in, out, out, and in. Knees are coming up and over. It might feel weird or uncomfortable. You might feel uncoordinated. I want you to try anyways. Okay, 10 more seconds here. 30 seconds of work. Go ahead and pause now. Breathe for 15. We're heading down to the floor for these hip escapes, okay? Stick my mat right here. Whew. Ready, set, begin. On all fours and bear, you're either gonna tap your hip, tilt your hip, you're not even tapping your hip. You are tapping your shoulder, or you're gonna kick straight through from your hip, foot on the ground, or you're gonna kick straight through from your hip, float your leg, okay? Now here's my little pet peeve, is people do this from a plank position. I want you in a bear, and your knees on your hips, okay? Pause for 15, and stand back up. We're gonna do both of those one more time. I can talk. Breathe for five more seconds. That's tire runs, make them count, let's go. Ready, set, begin. Up and over tires, you don't want to trip. We're halfway there. Stay in it all the way to the end. Three, 2, see a lot of people doing these hip escapes from here. I'm on it here. Begin. Okay, see how my knees are underneath me and my feet are closer to my body? That's where I want you. Or you're here. You're in a tight little ball on all fours. Okay? Check yourself. The reflection nearby in a picture frame. Get an eye gaze at your knees. Are they underneath you or are they far away from you? Pause. Rest for 45 seconds. I'm going to take 45 with you. We have plank down dogs or plank pike hops. And then we have Supermans. So, we have 25 seconds of work. A quick 5 seconds to flip over. We're going to lay down. It's a quick transition to a lay down, okay? Whew. So you can either hop up your feet on the balls of your feet, heels up, and your pike as close as you can to your hands, or stay plank, down dog, plank. Down dog, never moving your feet, okay? So plank, down dog, or plank, pike. Ready, set, begin. You want to get your butt up as high as you can. If you're hopping in, draw your belly button in towards your spine. Use your abs to tighten yourself up. Holding yourself up through your arms and shoulders, your chest. Or you're here. Lay all the way down. Elbows in, elbows out, hands in. Feet stay on the, actually let's do arms and feet. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Just here if you need to. Otherwise, I'd like you to extend and release. Squeeze through your backside. And time, 5 seconds. Coming back to our pike ups. Ready, set, begin. Plank, down dog. Plank, down dog. Plank, pike hop. You choose. Now while we're doing this, think about what you're going to do for the last minute. I already told you what I'm doing. It can be anything that we did today for 1 minute. It can be your favorite thing, go ahead and lay down. Or it can be the thing you need to work on the most. It could be these. For 1 minute, you're just laying here. You're just. A whole lot going on. Ready, set, lift. Extend, pull. Maybe you're committed to working on your backside, strengthening your lower back, your upper back. You want to do this then, okay? Maybe you're committed to working on planks or bears. Get into those bear stances. Maybe you're doing your kettlebell swings. Go ahead and pause. It's on you. You choose. You have 30 seconds to decide. And swipe sweat and drink a little bit of water. Okay? Maybe you want to work on your tricep push-ups. Single leg dogs. That'd be a good one. Maybe next time we'll do those. I like those. Okay, I'm going to scissor run. That's what my decision was. Grass pickers, tire runs, skaters, morning glory, half kneeling windmills, single leg blast offs. Ready, set, go. 1 minute. This is your minute, your finale. Let's work. Core is tight. Posture is long, no matter what it is that you're doing right now. If you are doing a single-sided movement, switch now to the other side. We got 20 seconds left, so finish strong here. Keep going, keep going. You can do anything for a minute, especially if we know that's the end, right? 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, awesome job. Virtual high five, walk, talk, breathe. My heart rate was way up. So even though I picked an exercise that wasn't as complicated, some people, back and forth is complicated, I shouldn't say that, but less complicated would be a coordination thing for people. But anyways, I still got my heart rate way up because I worked really hard and I focused and I didn't stop, okay? So it doesn't matter what you just chose. You worked hard, you did it, be proud of yourselves, and let's stretch it all out. Start with triceps. Take your arm up overhead, pat yourself in the back, and open up the length of this arm. So you wrap your hand around your joint gently, reach down, and a little push down. It should open up your arm, and then take a side bend. Reach up, switch sides, pat yourself in the back, wrap your hand around your joint, give it a hand hug, and you can take it off to the side a little bit. Release, let's open up the chest. All the plank work, roll your shoulders down and back. Woo! They're down and back and away from you. And then let's round out. Open up your shoulder blades. Continue to take nice deep breaths. Roll, switch to the other side. Tomorrow's mind class. Beautiful stretching. You have like a sweat towel or a hand towel, you're going to use that. It was really cool, the things that we did. It's going to help open up our upper body and then reach through and open up our hips and our legs and stuff too, which is going to be awesome. But speaking of legs, let's quad stretch. You can grab onto something, knees straight down. We'll do this one tomorrow, but we'll be laying down when we do it. And if you'd like to be laying down on the floor, either on your stomach or your side doing this stretch, you can. You don't have to do it standing. Let's kick that same leg forward. Sink back, hamstring stretch, hand on your opposite thigh, or hold on to whatever you're balancing on. Sink down and back. And then take that toe down, other leg back, drop your knee, hip flexor stretch. You can reach up overhead. Stretch a little bit different if you need to, okay? And then let's do the other quad. So again, all this can be done on the floor, if you're down on the floor still. Kick your heel forward, toe up. I just need an extra stretch there, okay. Sink down and back. So hand on the bent knee, thigh, not on the straight leg thigh, okay. Sink back a little bit more. Toe down. Back toe down, drop your knee, tilt your hips, reach up if you'd like, open over if you'd like, stretch there. You can do that half kneeling on the ground too, okay? Let's take a few side bends here, sway, center, sway, center, sway. Release, big inhale. I want you to keep taking those big breaths, drink some water, and keep cooling yourself down. I still got drips of sweat everywhere here. I'm going to continue to do the same. I'm going to just breathe and cool down. I get myself pretty worked up talking and moving with you. That's a great workout. I hope you had fun. I'll see you back here tomorrow for mind class, where we just take it all the way, throttle it back, and do some stretching and mobility and balance work, okay? I'll see you then, 9 o'clock. Bye, guys.